Right, we're going to go ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're live. CZM to start off with. Misses out. Oh, and he did get the yellow, in fact. And he got the rocket launcher. And Silence is going down. UFX a 3-0 head start. Make that 4-1. We're looking at a quad time as well. 20 seconds. It's going to be on 33. That's an early one. Could catch both teams out. NVC, what are you seeing on the map so far?
Well, great start for CZM considering originally like he might have
red as well.
He's got the red, but actually he's run out of rocket disc and not
no.
looking as good as
Quad.
it perhaps could have. And he's looking for the second rocket spawn, but he's actually going to put him way out of position. Verb should pick up the frag. Quad still not picked up finally.
Unbelievable how long that took for Silence to pick it up. Yeah, and now he's got a rocket launcher and plasma gun. He hears someone in the water. A few seconds until red. He could stick around there. No, goes through the teleporter. Yeah, I don't know why that cursor does it. Trans's computer is his fault.
Let's switch on to Verb, who's got the railgun.
Okay, let's switch on to Verb.
Pumped off his plasma to his teammate there. And Verb needs to really just set up on this upper level and do the rail. Dropping down would be suicide, and actually going close to that teleport is kind of odd because, as you can see, out comes Block with that rocket launcher, and I would have just held up by quad damage, peeking into all directions.
Yeah, well, although it looks like a simple position to play, you can get caught out by spawners and by teleporter exit, so it takes a lot more skill than you'd first think, at least, but NVC is right. I mean, to play that position with rail is very important. Locking the other team inside the yellow armor so they can't move out and take advantage of the superior stack and weapon selection in terms of the lightning gun. We've got 40 seconds till the next quad. Serious Gaming are in control of this yellow LG. We're following Zik at the moment. He's just picked that up, but he's looking pretty weak, so he's going to need some health.
The thing is,
there. Will he move out to mid? No,
if he waits for this next Mega Disc, he's going to be late for quad, so...
yeah. Let's switch around. Silence not really got anything, but he's going to move towards quad. 20 seconds to go. He was the first one in position for the quad the previous occasion. Picks up the railgun in the back room. We know what kind of damage Silencer can do with the railgun. UFX trying to rush in all the same route, but look how much machine gun they dish out. Zik's defense though with the rockets. He doesn't survive and UFX are in. CZM with 1 health. Rafa picks it up with 35. The 50's up. So's a rocket launcher from his teammate, and now we can move around the map with that yellow armor in hand as well. Mega health won't be up. No yellows up. Red's the next item up. He could move around for that. It's a very dangerous route to attack the yellow from up the stairs. In fact, ends up being suicidal against Avec LG.
Yeah, I personally would have perhaps gone lower through towards the 50 HP in the middle map and made my way back up with the tally, but it could have worked had he sent a teammate in front of him. Unfortunately, Rafa was the person to lead and yeah, was taken out instantly. Watching Verb now.
Yeah, nice rail from a teleporter exit. Picks up a couple of weapons out of that as well. Now it's only a 7 frag difference. These teams are very close in skill level, it seems.
I have to say, just watching Verb, he doesn't look too comfortable on his railgun. He's been switching out from it when he really doesn't need to.
He's not hitting all the shots he normally does.
Finally connecting one there. We got Mega up. Looks like no one's really timing it, and Verb's actually going to pick up a team kill there as well.
He doesn't look smooth, does he?
No, he got red up on his spot. Is anyone timing that efficiently? Yeah, someone's picked it up. It looks like a
many rails now. Finally hits one. Oh, nice rocket! Oh, and a good rail, and this is just gonna.
The thing is,
I'm gonna cycle round though. Well, how it gets taken out. Clock's not got much either though, so. Wow, there we go, Zik. Oh, Zik, only 20-33.
Yeah, and that railgun's now been dropped from Verb. Rafa picked up the frag, so going to be 1 rail down as actually Rafa could get down here, and that could even things up.
Oh, wow. UFX came through that telly just the right time. I don't know who's going to take this quad. It could be anybody's game. Everybody seems to be weak running around the map.
Looks like Sirius, because Avac's doing a fantastic job of keeping these players away, and I think he's got a teammate on quad already.
Well, we didn't switch to it. Who's got it? There's Silencer, who's made himself available for every single quad so far. He's really focused on it. Misses out on the red, but...
Shoot him in the back.
he does already have 60 armor, so that's perfectly survivable on a run. He's now up to 100 health. Rail and shotgun in hand. Now a plasma to utilize as well. It's just looking for the frags. It's like an empty map though. Whoa, nice rail. And this is where they need to extend their lead. And again, UFX just seemed a little bit weak in getting to power-ups, like they were against Colwyn. This map, it's so vitally important to get to the power-up early and defend. As we saw what Avic was able to do in this mid-section, just push back 3, even 4 players.
Yeah, but the thing is,
so
you did that with LG, and going to there early with machine guns can't work. So sometimes you do have to sacrifice or, you know, make a play on a late push in and hope it works out, just because you've got weapon spawns. But yeah, just to have some element of control to it.
Let's switch around. CZM just waiting on that red. He manages to blow up his teammate. Injured Zip, but, well, he does take him out eventually, but Silencep gets that avenging kill.
Great rockets from Silencep.
Yeah, still a close score. There's only a 17 frag difference between the teams. And that's, you've got to say, a lot of that's got to be down to the power-up play of Sirius at the moment. So if UFX can up their game in the power-up department, we can see a closed...
but the thing is, it's only been a couple of serious players that have secured the quad. It's not been a full team. So if UFX can get a decent setup...
Well, here we go this time.
Silencep's in though.
It's just so many machine gunners, but Silencep, he just makes sure he's stacked and ready for the quad. He's got a weapon every time, got a bit of armor, and he's there on it. And that's what you need in a team sometimes. Some guy just to be selfish, just to say, I will make sure I'm there, and it's mine. And then he comes back right for the red. Perfect timing. Don't think he actually went for the red, but it pops up beneath him.
Yeah, I mean, every team does need one of those people that just is prepared to go in greedy, go in aggressive. And, you know, sometimes you might see a player take a quad right in front of another player that's better stacked, but, you know, at the end of the day, the power is picked up, so I kind of admire that from Silencep.
Just fractionally increase the lead to a 20 frag deficit. Rafa doing his best to bring that down though with 3 frags over the red armor, only with 4 health left. Will he get 4? No, he gets machine gun down in the end.
Yeah, the UFX guys in front of us are getting increasingly louder as this map progresses. He certainly knows what this one means.
Motivational shouting.
Yeah, if they're to lose this best of 3, they are heading home. Rafa, of course, is in the dual tournament, but
18 frag difference, 40 seconds before the quad. Yellow armor, upper yellow, right up now. If CZM stays around for that, he decides to push out to the midfield. See if his teammate did secure that, though. Wow, nice rockets from Silencep. He's really stepped up his game, hasn't he?
Yeah, certainly. Exactly when it mattered as well. He's missing that rail, though. He needs to switch out. He cannot drop this to
wow. Silence! And he hits another. He gives away the rail, though. On this map, of course, there's no rail ammunition, so that kind of changes. Oh my god, Silence just comes out of nowhere to take back his rail, says thank you very much. And now he knows, surely, 5 seconds before quad. He's just going to wait on the red, though. He won't be at the power-up on this occasion.
Rocket jump. Oh,
to hang his... Oh, Silence takes him out with a single rail shot.
Nice idea, you know. I thought Silencep may come in. I mean, waiting for the rail, great, but I thought if that quad was even delayed just a second, Silencep would have been able to rocket jump up. So
9 minutes played on the clock. Red armor will give up in 2 seconds. Silencep is right on top of it. Whoa, brilliant rockets from Rafa. Direct to the chest. The Silence tried to escape. Zip. This is the problem. You really can't attack an LG player up that staircase if you don't have, well, you need kind of plasma spam and a bit of nades and some rail damage first. So just running up the staircase against an LG just doesn't work.
Especially not at this level.
Especially not against top quality players like Avic and Zip, no. So that lead is extending slowly but surely for Serious Gaming. I'd imagine this was their map pick we didn't have it confirmed as to who picked what, but UFX are supposed to be pretty solid on DN14.
Excellent.
So I guess that might be their map pick, but it's not like Sirius find that as a weak map, is it?
Yeah, let's have a look at Avec. I was about to say, let's have a look at Avic's stats, but Clock comes in with the plasma.
Clock came out nowhere with that plasma, but Avec seemed to be, I don't know, typing or something at the time. And now they've got control of this upper yellow LG, and it looks like for the first time in the map, they've got all 4 players there. Now that is a bit of a danger in itself. You don't want to get trapped in that room, but you know what? To win it over at first, 4 players, that's a good move.
Just watching Clock, you see the rest of the team have now pushed out. Rafa, unfortunately, going down to Avec. You can see in the upper left, the hang also to Verb. So the rest of his team aren't getting off as well as Clark, or at least until then, as Avec comes charging in. CCM got the quad though.
Yellow armor and rail dropped for him.
We've seen the quad rails from CCM in this tournament so far, and they've been phenomenal. There's the first as well.
Oh! Somehow that missed. Oh no, he's been pummeled by Silencer. He's playing just a stunning game. We've got to look at the scoreboard when we get opportunity.
But I mean, I didn't even see Silence Step coming.
No, where did he come from?
Ultimate Ninja.
There we go. Silence already 44 frags. As good as double anyone on UFX's team. It's a 40 frag margin now in Sirius's favour.
Very possible to come back. I've seen good quad runs, but you know, this lead has increased.
I would be surprised if UFX did pick this map against Sirius.
You wouldn't, or you would?
I would. I'd be very surprised because I don't think it really suits UFX's kind of gameplay style, and it does suit Sirius gaming. But at the same time, DM14 against Sirius gaming, you still got to be worried for UFX.
Yeah, certainly. We've got another quad coming up in 40 seconds. I think UFX really have to get set up early, and they're going to need some LGs. There's one for Rafa. Let's see if he can at least keep hold. I'm losing my words. Keep hold of that.
He's got 57% LG, but he's given it to a teammate. 25 seconds before the quad. This can do some damage to Zig, but they need to go to quad now, really. I mean, the upper yellow is up, so if he just oh, Rafa just dropped off. Miss out on the mega, which I guess they did have a time on.
This is 10 seconds to get to quad. This is leaving it very, very late.
You can't rocket jump up, really, because only got, well, less than that. Well, it's dead now. But look, taking that back route, Clock.
Shoot, he's railing the wrong player. He needs to be railing the people in quad. Yeah. Avic's going to pick it up. He's only got 30, dropping down to 20 now. There's no 50 up for him. And there's going to be no 25s close. He can get that one, but he may get taken out by the guy in yellow. So, really, it's only a matter of time, surely, until he goes down.
Well, I mean, Clock basically delayed his own movement into the quad area and was doing damage to somebody that really wasn't going to affect the quad pickup.
Exactly.
I know, it's so tempting when you see those players running down. It's such an easy rail shot. And obviously you are contributing to the overall damage of the opponents and even a death of that player, but you might miss out on getting the power up, which is probably more important. That's good defense though by Clock, and exactly showing why you want this position. You get easy kills early on when other teams try to rush it back. Now Clock, he probably wants to sit back and wait for the yellow, unless the teammate, well, they've got him behind, serious, they've just come up the stairs. And it seems like there's a bit of misunderstanding between UFX teammates there as to who was actually supposed to be defending the room, but Clock's got a time on this mega now. Got to be careful, it doesn't run out of ammo in the middle of this fight. Oh, he's got a shotgun, I didn't notice that. And LG should be up spawning soon. There's
so unlucky, Zik 27 HP.
Yeah. But you have to ask, where's Clock's teammates there? Look, by the time he died, 2 more serious gaming players were backing up Zik. They just came through the doorway, but no UFX players. This map is so much about speed and just moving around it so fast and rapid attacks on areas and in groups, and it's such a fast map. You really can't dawdle.
Yeah, but I think we're about at that time where this next power-up is going to mean everything. Zik looks out of position. Can we switch on to someone else?
Yeah, Zik's waiting around, isn't he? Get Dahang. Oh, Dahang's got the red armor. It's only 5 seconds. He's getting distracted by Avec. Avic's doing a great job because he just delays them. Rafa takes it though. Oh my god, Zik came out of nowhere and LG'd him down.
Excellent.
Wow. It seemed to LG him through 2 other players. Well, could that be an important LG? It would stop any chance of UFX really coming back. There's only 2 quads remaining, and it's looking like a difficult margin to pull back in VC.
Yeah, they need to bring it back to at least 20, and then that quad has to bring it back to 7, as I said earlier in a previous game, because it's just going to be impossible. If you're still at this lead after next quad, that's it. And it has to be a lot less.
Well, Dahang doing his best, getting multiple frags there and dealing out a lot of damage with the rocket launcher. Takes the red with a shotgun as well against Zik's LG, but he misses that. What? How isn't Zik dead? Zik must have had the mega health and some yellow armors there. Dang, gets a rail dropped right to him.
Pushing aggressive. They've all left yellow armor to get in on this red armor.
Yeah,
interesting move.
It is interesting. I'm not sure it's necessarily a wise move to leave nobody at yellow, but that is great work from Dahang. Shotgun. Right, this is it. 30 seconds.
We're almost down to 20 already.
30 seconds till quad. They need to start getting weapons, getting a bit of armor, and then setting up high. As soon as you've got armor and a weapon, you should be sitting high. They're just shouting at each other to get the red. CZM eventually obliges and takes it. Now he should be going to quad and securing it.
And look at this, the red armor comes up perfectly for the
This
quad
is fine,
cover.
but oh, Avic's defense with the rockets. Oh my god, UFX are in trouble.
No
Wow.
one really covering the back entrance there, got completely, well, back destroyed.
And Zik picks up the quad with armor, with shaft. They had brought it back to 20 in NBC as well. But it's all undone when you just give away the quad, which will kill all your players and win over all the key items.
We saw 3 UFX players there, and there's not so much miscoordination, but just more like panic. Everyone's in this room.
It did look like panic. I mean, I'm sure they weren't actually panicking, but...
Yeah, but I mean, all players were looking at the same door, and I mean, you can't coordinate that in such quick time, but one person surely wants to watch their back. You know?
It's the kind of thing that perhaps you'd say maybe they haven't just had enough practice on this map.
Yeah, I guess.
That you can make small errors like that just look worse than they really are. Because it wasn't I mean, it ends up being a terrible error, but in itself it's pretty innocuous. Just you're looking the wrong way for a split second, really.
Well, we have 2 minutes remaining. We've got 29 frags to make up here. We've got quad spawning in 44 seconds, and this is what I mean about this last quad. It's just 44 seconds of nothingness. You've got 30 seconds of quad, and then you've got 30 seconds of what? Not much. So I think we are going to be going to a second map, obviously, and it's going to be UFX, so we're going to need to bring it back. So let's just hope for a great quad run to end this map.
15 seconds till the quad will spawn. Already there, Serious Gaming with a railer. And you just see it just stops UFX in their tracks. So important to have a railer in that position. There we go, Silence, getting given all the guns he could ever desire. Oh my god, brilliant rocket from Clock.
Do it on land.
That was a really good rocket on the quad there.
Excellent.
I mean, if I was going to have to say where they went wrong, I mean, they played a great game throughout, but moving out from yellow armor so aggressive once they did come back. Actually, that was a good move. They came back to 20 frags from 30, I suppose. But
it's got to be the power-up play. I mean, Serious Gaming got significantly more power than UFX, and especially at the start of the map where UFX didn't really challenge. And you got to think... It's not about quads up in a few seconds, let's get there. It's about thinking 40, 50 seconds ahead, about taking the armors, saving them, making sure you've got a weapon, and then working your way around the map to a good position as strong position. And I think later on in the map they sorted that out, but it just seems like same as against Colwyn, they just had bad power-up.
Yeah, well, apparently 4 Kings versus, or I think it was XT versus Tony FFA. Was it 4
no,
Kings?
It's 4 Kings versus Tony FFA.
Ended 162-165, I think. 162-154.
Wins.
Yeah.
So, wow, what the hell?
2-2-4.
I think Cypher's playing
189.
Tony FFA as well. But yeah, 2-2-4-1-8-9 first map. On to Purgatory now. But actually, I think this is just the default map.
Yeah,
so
it's going to be Grim Dungeons. Yeah, I should, seeing as I bet on them, I just say, go to the power-ups, guys. Get a gun, and then go to power-ups.
Well, this is the map I think UFX could win.
Dahang had some good moments. I think Clock had some good moments as well.
Yeah. But as much as I want to go to bed, I'm definitely not going to into this one, because it's definitely an exciting game.
Yeah, the Tony game is actually finished. They've all got up. So it's not on a stream. This is the only stream.
Yeah, and guys, if you have been enjoying our coverage this weekend, we don't really request it, but if you'd like to donate, it does go to furthering quality. Maybe cover our sleeping mattresses at land, because that's pretty much our hotel, but yeah, we do appreciate anything that comes.
Prepare your team.
Gonna go live in 3, 2, 1. Grim Dungeon's second map in the series. Teams are unchanged, of course. It looks like UFX are gonna get on top in this red armor room straight away. Now we know Serious Gaming really love holding that red room and moving out to the yellows rather than holding the yellow side. So UFX have got a massive advantage to start off with. Wow, this is brilliant railing from CZM. This is what we like to see from this legendary player. 66% rail at the moment.
2 rails followed by 2 not so impressive ones. He'll be a bit disappointed. But he is hoping.
Whoa, Silence just goes really aggressive, but that was a good combo of Rocket and then CZM to try and back it up. It's going to be LG versus Battlesuit. CZM misses the rail. There's the Battlesuit's to hang. He gets pushed back. Havik trying to kill the rest of his team while he got pushed away. Oh my god, they killed. Well, actually CZM killed the quad, but the Battlesuit got taken down. Look at the pummel from Silencer.
And UFX lead. Solid Sep's doing some nice rounds at the moment.
Yeah, it looks like Sirius should be in the better position perhaps to take over this room. No. CZM with his rocket launcher coming in, saving the day.
I think we'll see a bit of cess, but UFX will definitely be the ones to call it off if it's not going their way.
Havik just doing a serious amount of damage with that LG, but just backs off. What the?
You've got mail.
Now Havik returns to the lightning gun position. Just going to hold that LG spawn. That's such an advantage. Because that means if he keeps going back there every time, UFX are not going to have a shaft. And as we know, although shaft's maybe not the most versatile weapon, it's definitely a weapon you want to get a lot of kills with.
It's just a feel-good weapon as well. As soon as you start stringing those beeps together, hitting 40%, it's just like, I don't know, there's nothing quite like that feeling.
In the whole world.
Yeah, so you 33% and you better hold your accuracy.
So Sirius taking over this red room again. 20 seconds until the battle suit. Quad does closely follow after. So Sirius should be taking the battle suit. Oh my god, Zik a bit rash there. Didn't expect. What on earth? Didn't expect Rafa to be sitting behind the doorway. Dahang takes the quad. But look, he's pretty weak. He's going to have to wait for the 50 here. don't know who's got the battlesuit. We'll have to see if they meet up very short. Oh my god, what on earth? CCM takes the yellow armor in front of the quad.
Naughty CCM.
Don't.
I'm sure he has a plan, though.
Yeah, I'm sure he does, but it was a strange plan. I guess they thought, yeah, forget about quad. We don't need quad.
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, you know, they couldn't really push in anyway. The battlesuit was probably pretty stacked.
That's true. I'm watching Dang have a bit of a infuriating time. That's very typical.
Wow.
If one thing happens, then it's just the next and the next and the next. You know, to hang on these front doors, is he going to be aggressive, push in with some rocket play?
We can't turn it off, unfortunately. We're so very sorry about that sound. We've got Windows sounds turned off, but we don't know how to turn his email notifications off. We don't even know where they are, so apologies for the sound, but hopefully it doesn't happen again. We have 23-20. UFX again holding this yellow side of the map. It looks like they're going to be quite happy to sit here until the next set of power-ups, and I'm just thinking whether they might delay it this time, just to prevent them having any difficulty.
It's an option. It's definitely an old school option as well, to delay power-ups.
Yeah, well, I think Poland were the first team in Quake Live to really start delaying the quad and playing the quad for the entire map. And then since then...
And 4 Kings.
Yeah, and 4 Kings. And since then, been quite a used tactic throughout Quake Live TDM.
Avec 100-100. Will he push through that doorway? He's only got 2 rockets though and shotgun, so he really can't. He's just going to have to wait for the battlesuit, or I don't know where he's going really. He wants to keep this door locked. All right, quad coming through. Dahang. Avec goes flying through. This could be dangerous for both players. Verb taking a lot of damage there, but so's Dahang. He's surely going to get eliminated.
Rafa, though, coming straight back in here, rocking off the
wow.
silent step as well. Avec down previously.
So controlled on that rocket.
Looks like he wants to make his way back to the yellows. No, is he going to go back into red? I can't see any triangles on his screen.
Probably waiting for a call. Oh, my battlesuit's still alive. I thought it went down. Cycle. Oh, well, it's going to be run out now.
I guess
getting a low yellow right in front of Rafa.
He likes those yellows. We can hear some calls from the UFX about moving into red armor.
Yeah, look at that. Look at that attack. That was really good, but, you know, Serious Gaming, they just managed to pull out these shots that stop it dead in its tracks. Avec Superstar coming out of the bouncer to try and save the day. Rafa took him out.
All about
with
Rafa's
ease.
spawn, that push. Such a great spawn.
That's what can happen sometimes. Spawns can decide, but actually it's about the shots that Rafa made. Dispatched Avec with ease. UFX 1 frag ahead.
Teams are tied.
Remember, UFX do need to take this map if they are to go to the third and potentially stay in the tournament. Losing first map Hidden Fortress by around about 30 frags. Narrowly losing out.
Cycle around. CCM dropping down to the rail position. He's not got no armor now, so he's probably not going to push. But he wants to force back the opponents because it's battlesuit time.
UFX in the lead.
Yeah, UFX are in the lead. Verb takes the quad.
Look at him.
Low yellow was up, but he just left it. He's going to got this bounce pad on his own. Team are moving in. You see the shotgun doorway. Oh dear, rail missed by clock. Does hit a rocket. Oh my god, through the doorway. The rail through the tiniest gap in the doorway. Dahang hits his rail with battlesuit and finishes off the quad with shotgun.
Oh my god.
Important kill by Dahang. Should retain control of this red. He's picked it up as well. Missed that rail somehow. Seemed like the kind of angle that couldn't have missed, but yet it did.
Still
Serious Gaming have somehow got in here.
I heard the call from CZM that they're all dead, so it looks like it will be a yellow hold. Zik coming to support his teammate by the yellows up the level. Palming off the railgun. You all know how good that rail can be if used correctly. Let's find the rail if we can, Dis, for Serious.
Cycle around. Looking at Dahang, waiting on the LG clock on 50. Silencer. That's a railgun.
This is the guy.
Stay on him. He hasn't got any armor though to work with. He's going to have to back off and armor up. Verb with only 20 health. Here's Avec, looking in a very aggressive position.
Only a matter of time to get charging in, but really needs the 50 HP probably.
Sirius really not playing a very expansive game like they normally do. They're being very cautious. They don't want to throw this away. They know that that could potentially happen if they go too expansive and UFX just counter them.
We'll see. 12 seconds till the power-ups. Keeping on Avec as he looks to push into upper route.
Oh,
nice
this is brilliant. He's going to get 2 frags out of this. Oh, it doesn't. Rafa comes in and saves the day, but Dahang's under a bit of pressure there. It's a 6 under unbelievable pressure here. He's going to get killed. Klopp takes him down. Let's find the quad.
As we hear the
there
UFX
it is,
guys
Dahang.
in front of us. Yeah, now everyone's down.
Oh my God, silence again.
Man of the match, I think, already, even with 10 minutes left to go here on...
Comes up with a mega shotgun to take out the quad, just again from nowhere, just skulking around a corner. This kind of player he is. That red armor sitting there pretty for him. Well, the teams are pretty close still, but Sirius have built up a little bit more of a lead again. Any changes? Would you delay the power-ups, NVC, or just keep as is?
Keep it going for now. Come around the 13-minute mark, that's when you're going to have to think about changing it. Or 12. I would say 12 minutes is when I would look at changing my strat up, so at least one more power-up.
So after one more power-up, NVC.
I like the 12-minute mark. That's when I change things.
Still got 8 minutes then. Of course, if you change something, it can go wrong as well as it can go right. So you need a bit of time to correct your mistakes as well, don't you, NVC?
Certainly.
Oh, Silencer missing those rails. He'll be irritated. Well, it's just like UFX players running around that lower area, not with too much to work with, unless they're just trying to bait Silencer in.
This is a few seconds before the power-up. Is Silencer looking to push into quad?
Gone at the bounce pad, a ridiculously dangerous decision.
I mean, you didn't have enough LG, really.
But actually, what it's done is it's just delayed UFX defending against the onrushing Zik, who took over quad and then left it for Verb. 10 seconds until the upper yellow, so there's no point waiting around. Of course, you won't know that, but yeah, we didn't see who got the suit.
I didn't hear the double power-up call, or at least we've got both from UFX, so I'm going to guess one of them... yeah, so they've at least got 1 inch, is what I'm trying to say. It's late.
Well, the reason Verb held here maybe is because Sirius actually did get that battle suit, and so could just control the yellow room. Anyway, UFX move in and just took out Verb with ease, didn't they? Didn't really take any effort, but they've just been happy to sit back on these yellows.
There's nothing wrong with sitting on yellows though, Dis, you know.
Nothing wrong with it. Well, let's look at the two sides of the map. There's 2 yellows on one side, 1 red on the other. That's equal amount of armor.
And actually splitting up yellows is almost stronger in some ways, because it means you're not always relying on waiting 25 seconds to stack up the next play. You can give 50 to one, 50 to the other. So in some ways, yellow's better, but obviously red's got the battle suit, so it was a tough one to call. But
it's the thing about Grim Dungeons, it is pretty equal either side of the map, and leaves it open to a lot of different tactics and plays.
Yeah, but right about now is when I think about delaying one of the power-ups, namely quad.
I'm just... Well, it's just surprising to me, to be honest, that Sirius aren't really playing like Sirius Gaming. They're not pushing at all on the quad. Look, they're just going to sit back and be happy with their battlesuit. Going to make sure they secure it, though. Here's Zik dropping down this time. Every time they've been very solid in securing it. Of course, they'll know that UFX are probably doing the same thing.
Yeah, but I only see 2 players. Have the others gone into quad? Yeah, it looks like it, but Dahang definitely got the quad. Verb on this battlesuit. Interesting way to rocket jump out of there.
Wanted some more rockets.
Saw no sign of quad, but it's kind of interesting given that it is UFX that need to bring it back. Wow, nice damage on
Wow, a nice air rocket, but with battlesuit it doesn't really do too much damage.
Because he's damn picking up the Fenner to Zig. It looks like they're in red armor.
Oh my god.
Verb actually killing both his teammate.
4 frag game. UFX look like they're on top of this. They got multiple rails in there. They got the red armor out of this as well. Clock and expert railer. Look, he's in 70% in fact.
A mistake perhaps for the Serious Gaming.
Oh, right off the spawn Verb. And UFX are in charge.
Yeah, I mean, it's just very, very important. They lock out all these doorways. You need someone in shotgun, you need someone in railgun, you need someone watching the bounce pad. And if you can get, well, a good player down there with a railgun, it's nice to have someone pushing out lower, getting the rails down to that lower yellow. And, to be safe, you want 2 people actually in the room, just in case you get a kill and then someone spawns in, so on and so forth.
6 minutes remain, 3 power-up cycles. Oh my god, Verb! What on earth? It's almost like he dived in so aggressive and then realised he had and tried to rectify it with a flicked rocket that just went nowhere near. Clock took him out. Good ambush. And now he can deal out some damage on the Serious Gaming team at the quad. Well, unless he backs off.
Yeah, I mean, look in this game, gotta wonder why UFX didn't pick this map against Clown. I mean, both players suffered large defeats, but UFX so far seem to be quite controlled there.
Colwyn are especially good at this map as well. Very good.
Teams are tied.
Teams are tied. Zik with the battle
5
suit.
minute warning.
Wait, how did that happen?
Nice move on to Rafa there. If I was him, I'd push out and hold the upper yellows. He has enough armor to do it. He probably will after this fight as well. Pick up the frag soon, and yeah, we'll just cycle this upper yellow unless his teammate are calling for him in red. There's 1 for him.
Sorry about that. NBC dropped his mic.
No, shut up. You drop your mic. 75-68. Zik actually moving back. I wouldn't move back. I'd stay actually. Could force spawns if he keeps falling back and then going forward again. Could be quite smart. You can see a bit of action going in red, judging by the upper left corner. But Zik moving back for the spawn kills and more importantly the yellow armor.
This is the expansive game style I expected more to see of Serious, really pushing out when they got the opportunity. This is what wins you games, in fact. And really, you could just say they've been careful about when to do it, and it's working out perfectly. You can take out Clock here. No, brilliant railing from Clock. Always been such a strong railer, Clock.
66%, of course, Clock, superstar CTF player over in America.
Yeah, I remember watching him.
Play continents.
Cloud9. Into this lower area.
Play.
Really, Clock is on fire at the moment.
Excellent.
Keeping his team in it, if anything. Every time we switch to him, he's getting multiple frags. 10 seconds before the power-ups. And in fact, really, UFX can't be in a great position because Clock's very weak. Yeah, he's going to get down straight away. What silence? Didn't notice CZM somehow.
Clock comes back in with a pummel as well.
It's a direct rocket. Avik takes the battlesuit, but that quad was definitely weak, and we'll see what Avik will do against the quad. He's going to kill him.
Not what UFX wanted at all.
Wow. Wow, how did CZM survive that? Rafa doesn't. This is bad news for UFX. It looks like it could be the end of the road of their tournament.
Yeah, 27, 26 frag deficit or so. It keeps changing, but can't see a way back in. They're going to have to get at least 10 more frags. You can see Silence up there, rail onto CZM. It's Rafa's picked one up onto Verb. Verb with a great spawn.
Yeah, 1 set of power-ups. This is going to be just like so hard to bring it back now. Going to need something magical, NBC.
Well, they need 10 frags, they need a quad, and they need 5 frags or something random like that. Just sitting where they are doing now. I don't know where Verb is. Can we switch pops to someone that's actually meaningful? Though actually, I say that.
Typical NVC timing as Avic's about to get a hat-trick of kills. Or maybe the whole team. But this rush by UFX, this is a kind of last gasp attempt, but no.
I'm not doing maths, guys. I'm just calculating random numbers that are not meaningful. But there certainly is a big gap with what's left. You've got to remember, you can delay your spawns 5 seconds apiece, so remove any of that from the calculations as well. And time left is significantly reduced. You've got Battlesuit coming up in 5 seconds. Looks like CZM wants it, but Reinhardt doesn't have anything to his name. He's got a teammate with him. Clark taking that quad damage. Someone got the Battlesuit disc. Find it. Dahang.
Here's Dahang.
Had they had that
1
double
minute.
power,
Could be the best run ever. Zik goes down. He needs about 5 or 7 or 10
the problem
more.
Is, they're
12
3 people
more.
together. This is very, very awkward. They should be spread out.
Gets a rocket out of that. Verb, I don't know why you would give away a rocket to a Battlesuit, but it doesn't matter in the end anyway. This is it, unfortunately, for UFX. I wanted to see them go further, really, and see how they would improve as the event went on as well, because that's just the type of players they are. But, well,
2 hits. Impressive.
just looks, really, it's just the activity that we've had in Europe has allowed these European teams to just take that step further than the one American outfit that's here, who are the dominant TDM team in America. I mean, they don't really have a TDM scene over there, so it is obviously difficult.
Wow.
Got to respect them for coming over.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Clark especially paying his own way, I believe. Other players sponsored to come over, so yeah, huge shout out to Clark, of course.